I think that in the beginning, the only thing I used to think about was to lose weight. With time, I changed my idea and I started to think like, oh, okay, I think if I gain some muscle, I'm gonna look better. For the first 3 or 4 months, I used to work out by myself, and I used to just like, today I'm gonna do this exercise. I was not following a training program at all. And I used to do just like on my way, you know, I didn't have anybody there to help me out and to correct if I was doing something wrong. As soon as I start to feel really strong knee pain. And then it affected my performance, of course, and I couldn't train like squat very well, and then I just stopped doing some exercise that used to give me this pain feeling. So that was the moment when I met Karl from Vitruvian Health. I think that as soon as he started to give me like some tips, and also he gave me some exercise to make my knees stronger, after 2 months I wasn't feeling any pain anymore. So this is how my journey with Vitruvian Health started. He taught me a lot how to do the exercise. He also designed a nutrition plan for me and the training program. So in the beginning it was more like, okay, let's correct your posture, let's correct how you're doing the exercise, we're not gonna lift heavy now. And after that we start to increase the weight, and then we start to work on my muscle gain, and then I start to see like really big results. So it's been 2 years already since I started with Vitruvian Health. First thing that made me feel really happy straight away was that I used to do a low carb diet, because I still had in my mind that I couldn't eat carbs, otherwise I was going to get fat. So the third thing Karl changed was my diet. So I started to eat more carbs, and even though I was eating more carbs, I started to drop my weight. So it was crazy, I couldn't believe. And to be honest, in the beginning I was really like, oh, should I do this? I'm gonna get fat, you know, like you need to trust in the process. This is what he told me a couple of times. Don't worry, trust in the process, you know, the result gonna come. And it really happened. So I started to eat more carbs, and I started to get more energy from the carbs I was eating, and then consequently I was lifting heavier. My performance in training was much better, and as he taught me how to do the exercise properly. So for example, the squat, I couldn't do the squat like with any weight on, only with the bar. So nowadays I can do with at least 10 kilos each side, and I know I'm doing like correctly, you know, I'm not gonna get any problem. Yeah. So, and then I think I start to just gain mass, you know, and drop my body fat. Yeah, and then the result came, you know. Yeah, so now I'm much happier with my body, and the results are already achieved. Karl is someone that it's gonna be always there for you, and if you say that you want to read something, he's there always for you to make sure you're not gonna forget. So he's always checking you out. Or what have you done to reach your goals this week? What are your 3 achievements for this week? You know, so he's always there doing follow-ups with you. So this is really important. It's not that you are going to get on your training program and that's it, and it's only about what you are doing at the gym. I think that the Vitruvian Health works on everything, like really on your lifestyle. But I used to sleep like 11, midnight, and only 6 hours per night. And then I realized how important it is to sleep between 7 and 9 hours every night. My nutrition, you know, like even though there is still few days when you eat like an extra meal, eat something different, my base, like the thing I have for every day, it's really healthy. So that is always a source of protein, a source of carbs, and also a source of fat. Yeah, now I think my quality of life is much better. And before I used to go out really often, and nowadays I think twice, because I want to make sure the next day I'm gonna wake up feeling good. I'm gonna be able to do my exercise, you know, to give my best at the gym and to feel healthy, you know, like it's everything about my well-being in the end of the day. You have to be consistent. because I've seen so many people like that starts and want to see the results straight away, and they are not patient to wait, they don't trust in the process, and then they end up just giving up. So if you are constant and you keep your motivation up and you make it part of your life, like part of you change your habits, you know. So I think this is like a really big lesson for me. But if you're someone that really wants to work on your career and develop like your knowledge, I think you're gonna be learning like a lot, because you're gonna be working with people that really know what they are doing, and with a lot of qualification, like for sure you're on good hands, like you're gonna have a really good coach on your side.